Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Romance of the Three Kingdoms 14 on the Mysterious JG, and Cao Cao and Liu Bei have decided to turn to work together against us. I guess it shouldn't be that shocking considering that we're Yuan Shu, but it's not something I had completely anticipated. Now, fair enough. Liang should be part of Chen Liu, and we took it. And if that's all they're doing, that's not that big of a deal. So they're saying they're marking short Shouchun because Liang is considered part of Shouchun for our purposes. So that's not really that big of a deal. On the other hand, shouldn't have marched all those troops out of Zhuchang to go down to deal with Jiangjia. There's a couple of ways I could respond. Oh, I need to put somebody in charge over in Yundu. There's a few ways I could respond. I could try to attack Chen Liu right now by marching out of Wan and Zhuchang. And I've got like 6,000 troops at Wu Gate. It's not like Chang'an would immediately be able to roll right into me. I got some of my best officers, of course, from both of those. Both Wan and Zhuchang have just dispatched troops down to take out Jiangjia. And I want to finish this. If I hadn't done that, Cao Cao might not be attacking right now. Who is that anyway? Is that Xiao Yuan? No, it's Xian Yu Fu. I do not know who that is. Goshun, Zhang Liao, and Lu Bu. What are you guys about? Or wait. I don't know what they are doing. Part of me wants to just, like, attack Chen Liu, like, immediately. But that's I'm probably better off waiting. You've got 20k supplies. You guys have enough supplies to support something like that, probably. And if I took Chen Liu, it would certainly be a boon. I'd then have to start worrying immediately about Puyang. Smart play would probably be to let that go. Because it really should have been Chen Liu's anyway, and they didn't take it, so I sat there and let it be. I took it after they let it sit for a long time, and then they came to attack me, and I had to rush Yuan, what's his name? Yuan Shu's like nephew, had to rush out of there. If I did an auto assault, could send. How aggressive do I want to be? Because I could march a unit out of Wan. They've got 8k troops and they've just dispatched 2k here. This is no. I should be waiting. I should let them do it and then attack them later. I should let my food stockpiles build up. Because if he comes back to defend the city, they're going to have about 11k troops. So they would potentially have us outnumbered if I marched a big, like, catapult unit out of here. I could send Ganing out of here with a catapult unit. Like a 5,000 troop catapult unit. I mean, I could do this. I could send 3,000 troops to accompany it and send a big chunky unit out of here to attack Chenliu. But I wouldn't want to send more than I'd want to leave troops in Jucheng. I can't just empty it. The city I'm attacking is the only place that can threaten Jucheng, so it's not like I need... But I'd need to leave a few troops in there just for bandits. The other thing I could do is just... I was planning to finish these guys off and then take Zhongli. I could instead finish them off and then have him march up here to deal with this. Alright, let's get stupid aggressive. At some point I have to stop and rest. I can't be in constant combat. I'm going to wear out my army, but people have been asking me to take out Cao Cao, and he's just given me a reason. He's attacking us. Let's buy some Samuel Parr. Who's the main... Oh, hold on. Before I do anything, I need to save. In case this video doesn't take. So I didn't save at the end of the last video. Alright, so just in case this doesn't take, throwing down a save. Saving once per video. It's what I'm doing in case of any, crashes to the recording software. Alright, so... Okay, Zhu Kui is the one who's running Runan itself. Which I could be working on, whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, so we'll let Samuel Parr go to the merchant and buy... He won't spend all of the money, but let's let him spend a decent amount on supplies. That's the most he can buy, huh? That's good, though. We still got 5k gold. Can he buy more than that? That's the most he can buy. Okay. I'm not sure what's setting that as our max, but let's buy the max then. Who else has a merchant right now? Sadly, nobody else has the merchant. Okay. You are sending supplies. You are sending gold. Oh my god! Really? You're going across now to Jiangjia? Okay, so you're marching over there. We need to try to cut him off then. That would be amusing. Oh, I didn't put anybody in charge over here, did I? Of Yundu. Am I not running it yet? Apparently I'm not running it yet. Okay. Trying to make sure that we've got at least 2 hexes worth of pink in our path so that blue doesn't expand its power and take over. The fact that we hold Yundu should mean that that wouldn't happen, but I don't know why I can't put an overseer in Yundu. I really am not sure. Alright, let's be really aggressive. Let's march Ganning. I mean, we got Shooting Your Mao, but he is not as suited for this. He's got the ram. He doesn't. No, I'm sorry, Shooting. You're not who we need for this. Who we need is Ganning, because he's got catapults, which are my favorite. Well, catapults do walls and troops, right? And yeah, actually, if I did auto and demolish, destroy a base, I think it probably would give me shooting, wouldn't it? Yeah. All right, well, let's get 75K in RAM. And we won't bother to market out of Zhu Cheng yet. We'll let the food pile up. So this will be a problem now because we might have food issues here. I need to keep an eye. Oh God, this is probably a terrible move. But I'd like to attack Chen Liu if at all possible. We'll see. We'll see how long this goes. Because Bobo is drawing on food from Yuan as well. They've got 39, I tell you what. We're going to transfer. Not that I don't need it here, but $75. How much would that leave here? Don't do math in your head. We're at 35. I did 8 out of here. That would leave me with 5 would leave 30. 29, 28, 27. Post transport retreat, okay. We have materials headed for Yuan. Leave it to me. All right, so we'll have Yuan Shu personally deliver some supplies to Yuan, so that Bobo's unit that's on the march attacking Jiangjia and Shooting Your Mao, who's leading a big old group of rams to be ready to attack Chen Liu, will be good to go. We're going to have Angham Morand is going to try to finish off. He's going to finish off Chen Deng. What are your orders, Chen Deng? Are you trying to retreat as you should be? He is waiting. We're going to have Angham Morand is going to start to march on Jianyu Fu. He should finish off Chen Deng, and if he doesn't, Chen Deng is going to retreat. He's got like 200 troops left. And it might be that this just saved him from being captured. Cao Bao is about to go down. And when that happens, the plan to attack Zhongli to punish Liu Bei is out. Because Cao Cao is the new target of my wrath, because I'm Yuan Shu and I have knee-jerk responses to whoever attacked me last. So Liu Bei can wait. That insolent Cao Cao. He always thought he was better than me when we were together in the coalition. I don't even remember who Liu Bei is. Yeah, Yuan Shu would hate Liu Bei a lot, but Liu Bei now has 2 cities, Cao Cao has 1. Some advisor has to be able to talk him into taking Chen Liu. It is the smarter move to go after Chen Liu first. So, Argamam is going to march this way, and I'm going to wait and let the Rams get positioned, and then Zhu Chang will march. Meanwhile, Runan, none of these. See, yeah, I'm going through too much food. I'm going through too much food. Okay. Runan just bought a bunch of food. That's the only reason they appear to have a decent amount of food right now. I'm starting to think all needs to turn back and we just need to let these troops handle the Zhangjia, but he's only about halfway. It's going to take, yeah, the tower. Those catapults are so slow. That might be the smart move. Because I'm going to have 11k troops, like double the troop count of Zhangjia without him. But still, they're not troops that are meant for knocking down a city. And I won't have double the troop count by the time I get there, because eventually they're going to march out of Zhangjia and at least try to field-to-field army against me. Now, if they do that and they march most of their troops out and I'm able to encircle and destroy them with ease, then it might be time to turn it all around. Oh, the thing is, if they turtle, if they just sit in their city, Siege 365, Siege 364, Siege 335. It's really tempting to turn all around. Just to have a few more troops in Zhuchang and to get rid of the, and just to not be using their food. I'll tell you what. No, we'll let him keep going, because he will be. If we get it, we may get it to a point where I can pull some of the army back, and some of the faster units back. Like if I get to the point where Ald is using a catapult on a city that can't defend itself, and I can leave one unit down there to deal with anybody who comes out of the city to attack, and pull the rest of the army back. So we'll leave that as it is. Alright, so now nobody is marching out of Zhuchang yet, other than people who've already marched out, and Yuan Shu is marching out to deliver supplies, which means we all have fewer troops in Zhuchang than we normally would. But between Angam and with a bunch of just a bunch of regular troops, I would need a massive army to march out of Zhuchang to match the troop counts of Chen Liu, and then we've got a big group of rams on the way that'll just knock them the fuck over as long as they're defended. Okay. Are you still building that archer tower, or is it finished? You are still building that arrow tower, okay. If we can do anything to burning through their gold with all these failed tactics, though. Don't care about Li Shui's army. Strain enemy. 45% success rate. What the hell? I'll try it. But I really got to stop using these Vulture Bean plans if this one doesn't work. Almost glad there's nothing here I'm not interested in. Father, let us bring order to Wu Yin. Yeah, 200 gold doesn't do much. No, I'm not doing any of these. Saving the money. Vulture Bean talked me into spending some money, but that's all that we're doing for money right now. Reward. Everybody's reasonably happy. JG Mystery is perfect for conducting searches, but I've got him doing something else right now, so... Feng Shui is actually suggested. That is good. She's confident he will deliver. I'm not, because I'm not going to use him for that. Alrighty. Whip through these as fast as I can here. And I'm not taking the time to check and see how successful we were, which really undermines my belief that it's going well, I suppose. But it would just take even more time to check and see if it's working, you know? There may come a point where I need to stop recruiting in all these cities too, because I'm just... yeah, people have been gradually building my knowledge in the comments. We do consume food. Troops that are just sitting in cities not marching do consume food. It's just at a much lower rate. It'd be like citizen farm, or like military farms, like Zhuge Liang. Or was it? Might have been the wise and powerful Jiang Wei, who they made a whole chapter about how he had soldiers in times of nothing was going on. They would have them working farms rather than just like Cao Cao's whole thing was like always be at war with somebody, even if it's just local bandits, to keep the army occupied. Prevents rebellion and also just keeps them. It's like training for your troops. Keeps the not employ search. Anyway. Oh yeah, Hexmark. I was going to talk about Hexmark. Yeah, so in the novel, Hexmark, there is something about how Hexmark is bad luck, even though I think Liu Bei was writing on it when he escaped from a plan for his death laid by Cao Mao by jumping across a river on his horse. But generally, it has this reputation for being bad luck for its writer. And at one point, when Pang Tong was leading one of the armies invading Liu Zhang's territory, in what would be the foundation of Shu, Liu Bei noticed that the horse he was on was like a ragged old mare and said, "Here, take my horse." And Pang Tong was like, "Wow, what a great honor, thanks." And then Pang Tong rides to fallen Phoenix Hill and dies in an ambush, and it's supposedly the horse's fault. But what Shooting Your Mouth was saying that I didn't know was apparently at one point Liu Bei offered it as a gift to Liu Biao, and Liu Biao refused it. I did not know that, if that is true. It's from something other than the novel, or it's just something I forgot. But it's kind of cool now. Shooting Your Mouth now has like the bad luck horse of the Yellow God. All right. Most of our orders have been used. That's good enough for me. Still not sure if I shouldn't just recall Ald right now, but I'm gonna let them keep marching. I'm gonna be trying to move on Zhang Jia. I'm being impulsive. I should probably just let them take Liang, or just defend Liang and not move for Chen Liu. But I'm using this as an excuse to attack Chen Liu, so let's hope it goes well. We'll have Shooting Your Mouth marching out of Wan with a bunch of rams. Somebody will march out of probably Dawn Everstar will march out of Zhuchang to support, but I'm not going to do that right away because it's going to take the rams forever to get here, so we might as well let the troops, which will move significantly faster than the rams, march up when the rams are in position. But JG, you seem to say, that means the rams will be undefended. Well, if somebody marches on the rams, I will immediately march to defend them, and I'll pick a high-speed unit to do that. But in the meantime, let's get dangerous. Votes by Volta being to set fire to... Yeah, see, that they never freaking work. I'm just wasting gold on these. That time was 45%, so they tricked me into thinking it was a better chance than last time, but it just never works. So we've defeated him, and he was injured but not captured. Oh wow, good job, Fengxi. I think she might be one of Yuan Shu's concubines, I'm not sure. I found Wei Liaozi while searching the Shaochun, so that's a pretty high-end treasure. Better than just like another book of something. That jerk, he did manage to take the city. So I don't know how much that'll set us back, but yeah, those jerks took Dangtu. I'll do anything, just please don't kill me. You can save me. Those jerks. Liu Bei's army Cao Bao has been captured. And we got money. Now the question in my mind is, okay, so it's, I think any progress towards level 1, 2, or 3, like that little progress bar that moves from left to right has been reset. I'd have to check an earlier video. You could check yourself, possibly, to see, did this thing's progress actually get reset beyond that? Obviously, he needs to take it back. I don't know what this blue symbol here means. With this capture, Surround and Conquer will activate. They explained that in one of the tutorials, and I forget what it means. But we are going to take that back and then take Zhongli. And if a significant force, like if Guan Yu and Zhang Fei march after Jiling, he will just retreat. In the meantime, they have taken this place too. So this is annoying. They're just like pecking away at my territory. But yeah, it's going to take a million years for shooting your mouth to get to position. But like with a ram unit of that size, if they can't stop it, it will take Chenliu. Clearly, Chenliu will be shooting arrows at it and stuff. But I do not think Chenliu will be able to stop a ram unit of 7,500 troops if it gets to the city walls without being attacked. Zhuchang, meanwhile, okay. I was worried about supplies. I think not panicking about you have maneuver 23. You have maneuver 17. Bobo. Cut off Kaizhong. You continue to Jiling. Lethal is also heading for Jiling. Oh, he's heading in. He's not quite heading for Jiling, though, is he? Or Jinling. Yeah, Zhang Jia is going to fall. I'm not worried about that. I'm a lot more worried, for obvious reasons, about Chenliu, the capital of Cao Cao country. With the merchant here, I think buying food is a really good idea. honestly, that's a lot of money. But let's just do it. Let's just buy as much food as we can for Xuchang. Because I was worried about running out of food in Xuchang. Now I kind of wish I'd sent more with Yuan Shu. I wish he was taking more supplies. He's taking 7,500 supplies to Yuan. I kind of wish I'd had him taking more now. I'm glad that the game gave me an excuse to attack Chen Liu, though, because I'm trying to roleplay as Yuan Shu, and Liu Bei is the most obnoxious... To Yuan Shu's worldview, Liu Bei is the most obnoxious force on the map, and he was attacking us. But I knew the smart move was to take Cao Cao and just absorb as much as possible of, as many of his officers as I can. Cao Cao himself, people are like, you should get Cao Cao to work for you. Cao Cao's a great officer, but like, the more important thing is that he's got like 38 active officers, and honestly, if you get to here, he's got 40 total officers. If 25% of them, once they are unaffiliated officers with no force to remain loyal to, refuse to join us, say a full quarter of them don't join us, we're still going to get 30 new officers when we take Cao Cao. And right now we've got 72 officers. So that's like, don't do math in your head, but that is not... There's a big... well, I mean, we're at 72. It's like almost half again our officers. I know half again our officers would be more than 30, less than 40. But you know what you get what I'm saying. It would be a big jump. If we got all 40 of his officers, it would be like, yeah, a like 50% increase in the size of our force. It would be great, because one of the problems we're having is that this really is a... People were like, why aren't you getting these yellow turban officers? They don't seem that good, but you're going to need them. But they're right. What I'm finding out is, if you really want to put an overseer in every single location to get the most out of every single hex, you just need a lot of... you need butts and seats, as they say. Meanwhile, Zerfall could be doing more. Like, I think these arrow towers, like, I'm going to have him return to base. I think this is enough. But yeah, I think the reason Liu Bei is coming over here messing with Shou Chun instead of Guanling, which would be significantly harder for us to reinforce if it were attacked, I think that's down to these arrow towers. So, like, Zerfall, you've done your bit, and I understand why you are the scribe and I'm only the assistant scribe. That makes sense to me. Alright, this has been a pretty important turn, and we are over... I kind of wanted to get more done in this video, but I think we'll try to just move more efficiently in the next video. So I'm going to throw down a save and hope that this video takes, and if it doesn't, I will be going back to a prior save. But when we come back next time, guys, I mean, we're not taking any of these cities in the next turn. The pace of the game isn't that rapid, but we're in a mode to finish off Liu Biao as far as his positions north of the river. And I forget which river is the Yellow River and which one, like Huang He and the same. Forget which river is which. It's two main rivers in China, and I don't remember the name of the north one versus the south one. I don't remember what they were called at this time anyway. But I always thought of it as the Jiangdong, but I think that's a region, not a river. I get confused, and I got that phrase in my head from Dynasty Warriors 5. But we will be taking that Liu Biao city, and it looks like we're starting to take steps towards Chen Liu. And once we have Chen Liu, it might be time to try to butter up Lu Bu just to keep him off our backs, or it might not even be worth the effort, because after Cao Cao falls, Liu Bei is going to be next. And once we have him, we'll have finished off basically the main two forces of the novel, and we'll have Sun Ce. He's not going to be able to. Yeah, we're doing very well, I believe. Our biggest threat right now is that we're running ourselves too ragged, and we're going to be in a situation where we just don't have food, and we're going to have cities with large troop counts falling because I can't march troops to reinforce cities. I don't think the enemy warlords, even if they all hate us, I don't think they're moving together with enough coordination to take advantage of that. But at some point I am going to have to slow down. But it won't be until after probably the fall of Chen Liu. See you guys next time.